equipment is critical to attracting and keeping young talent on the farm.
Advances in technology will help appeal to a younger audience. With the aging ag community, this is a critical component.
I'm Mike Davis.
Mike Rayleigh, NCI News.
Welcome to All Things Rutherford, here on 100.9 FM, 590 AM, WCAB Rutherfordton. Now here's your host, Todd and Tracy.
Well, we might as well go with it. Might as well just hit it and
good Monday morning.
Do with it and be done with it.
It's Monday again.
It's another Monday. Here we are, straight up Monday, September
Monday.
the 25th. No, we're not complaining.
Nah,
we're glad to be here.
I'm
as
thrilled.
Always.
Thrilled to be at work.
Thrilled to be here. You're listening to the best morning show in all of Western North Carolina, the Todd and Tracy Morning Show. All Things Rutherford is what we call it here. And we broadcast this 5 days a week from the 82nd floor of the Isothermal Tower Complex. Tower B, if you'll come into the 82nd floor, go down the hallway, Suite B, be the second door on the left, you'll find us, and that's where we will be. Our lovely, beautiful, talented, dapper. Did you see the way he was dressed?
Oh.
Ricardo, our elevator man.
He said he's dressed for fall this morning.
I
Had his
noticed
boots
that.
on.
First day of fall. Got his boots on, got his orange tux and his brown, or it was a brown tux with an orange tie.
Oh,
kind of
boy.
looking thing.
And
he
brown
looked
boots.
good. He looked, way to go, Ricardo. Ricardo is currently shuffling people to the 81 floors below us, but he is, private staff here at WCAB. We have to give a shout out to Ricardo. Does such a fine job.
I have to say,
Tell us.
If anybody wasn't at Cedar Grove Church last night to hear the Golden Valley Crusaders, you missed a really, really big blessing because that was so good. It was so fun. The church was packed.
I wasn't invited.
Yes, you were, because I sat right here one day and announced it.
Well, you just might have announced it. You didn't say, "Hey, Todd,
Oh,
you should come."
next time I will give you a personal written
But no, I didn't get
mailed
that.
invitation.
I didn't get that.
It was good.
You need
It
to
was
send
real
that
good.
gold leaf
Yes.
to the house, RSVP.
Well, aren't we all
Fancy.
dignified and fancy anymore?
Hey, when you're the best morning show in Western North Carolina, you have to be.
Well, I
You have
hear
to have
ya.
a little bit of class.
Yes, you do. I agree.
This is a high class place. Act respectable.
Oh, I stand corrected.
Oh, so Monday. What'd you do over the weekend, Tracy? We went to the Golden Valley
Let's
Crusader
see.
concert.
Really, not a whole lot. Just kind of worked around the house a little bit, washed clothes.
I'm going to make some
kept-
people mad here in a little bit.
What are you gonna do? What did you do?
I'm going to make them mad.
Ooh, I didn't do nothing.
We'll have to talk. Yeah, me and my wife got up Saturday morning. We were going to go to Bojangles and get us something to eat. Mm-hmm. And you know where we ended up eating?
Where?
We were going to go to Bojangles over in Forest City.
Right.
Yeah, we went to Golden Corral and Shelby.
Oh, my
I don't
goodness.
know how we ended up down there. I was
The
just like,
Golden Corral.
well, I thought, see, on my diet, I know you folks are going,
The Golden Corral.
y'all are looking at me like, yeah, diet, yeah, whatever. Yeah, 100 pounds, Trust me. I take it one day a week.
Yeah.
And it's my cheat day.
I gotcha.
And it goes from usually Saturday morning to Sunday morning. Because I always eat a really good breakfast on
Right.
Saturday. Usually get me some pancakes.
Well, I mean,
For some reason, I miss pancakes.
breakfast is the best meal of the day, is what I've always heard, so you're good.
Oh, yeah. So I
Happy
went
breakfast.
we went to Golden Corral. It was actually just as cheap to eat there as it was like to go to Bojangles. By the time you go to Bojangles, get a couple of combos and stuff, you're spending $23.
Yeah,
and
that's true.
It was like $24 to eat it.
Oh, yeah.
Golden Corral
And
for
look at
two
all you
people.
get.
And you get everything you want.
You know, I'm really mad at myself
Why is that?
because I didn't go to the fair
You missed Ellenborough Fair altogether.
all week. And it's been beautiful every night because
I
usually
had,
it pours the rain.
I was going to go Saturday night, last night. I was actually going to go Friday night because my son was off.
Yeah.
And I was waiting on him, and he never got the urge to go. So
I went to the Ellenborough Fair like I go to the Fab Fest.
Oh yeah, you're going every night, of course.
That's
No,
gonna be
how-
my New Year's resolution when it gets here.
How I was telling you I was going to make some people mad.
Huh?
I don't even know if
Okay.
I want to do this.
Huh.
What makes people
Well,
mad?
I'm not sure on a Monday if you need to.
Well, is Monday the right time to make everybody in Rutherford County mad?
I don't have a clue what you're going to say.
And it's a tradition. It's a
Okay.
tradition in the South, really. And oh yeah, I'm gonna disrupt that tradition.
Okay, go ahead.
I was reading on the internet the other day about a certain brand of mayonnaise.
Yeah, Dukes.
Not Dukes.
Okay.
Not Dukes. That's made with. This brand of mayonnaise is made with only the egg yolk.
Mm-hmm.
Not the. Don't have the white. Dukes is made with. Got the whole egg.
Yeah.
You know, basically. And it uses paprika.
Uh-huh.
So somebody was telling me that. I know it's an abomination that Blue Plate mayonnaise tastes better than Dukes.
I've never even heard of Blue Plate mayonnaise.
Haven't either. Dukes, you get the little containers, $5, $6.
Yeah.
Found it at Walmart. Blue Plate mayonnaise, $3.38 for the same big container.
Really?
Here's how I'm going to make some people mad. It
It's a-
tastes just as good or better
Oh,
than
really?
Dukes. Absolutely. Oh, yeah.
Interesting.
See there, I know. I done made everybody mad. Monday morning, everybody's like, hey, it's an abomination to talk about Duke's mayonnaise in the South.
No, they're going to be
I'm
running out and
sorry.
getting it.
I mean,
Plate. I've never
honestly,
heard of
when you're pinching pennies like you kind of have to nowadays, if you're not shopping at Jay's,
Yep.
you have to pinch pennies elsewhere. Dukes is getting kind of high,
Yeah, it really is.
and this stuff was almost half the price of Dukes.
Wow.
And it was good.
Blue
Oh, it's
Plate.
good. Blue Plate mayonnaise. Check it out.
Dukes probably make it.
Wouldn't that be something?
That's the way they do. They sneak it. They're sneaky like that.
Good
these
morning, Todd.
companies.
Tracy Allen told me he said Allen also sent me a message that says ask Tracy if she knows where Shingle Holland got its name. Tracy absolutely does know
Yes,
where
I do.
Shingle Holland got its name.
Yeah.
Because in between the hollows up there used to be a shingle manufacturing plant.
Right.
And that's where they would go get their shingles. Everybody around the county would go to the hollow for shingles. And they called it
Yeah.
Shingle Hollow. See, Alan, you got to do better than that.
Well, let's see. Wait a minute.
Come
Hold
on
on,
now.
Alan.
You got to do better than that on a Monday. But yeah, I mean,
No, I think I'm going to debate you on this. Me and Alan are we're deciding on this right here. He said there was an epidemic of shingles back in the 30s, and this guy was standing on a porch hollering, and that's how it became Shingle Holler.
let me tell you what Alan told you right there. Something you're used to me telling you every day.
A lie.
That's a fabrication.
Let's say it for what it is, a big fat lie.
That's a lie. Yep.
Sorry, Alan.
Yeah, I don't mean to call you out like that, but that's just the way it is. You know, a BSer can smell BS.
Well, later he said that it was just made up.
Oh yeah, shingle.
Oh.
He had shingles so bad he was hollering. I can see that.
I
Shingles
could
are kind of
too.
painful. They're sort of painful. But
Oh.
anyway, yep. All right, so don't hate me when I leave this morning. Don't have the Duke's mayonnaise hit crew out here waiting on me. But yeah, I mean, if you're looking to save money, I love Duke's mayonnaise. Don't get me wrong. Duke's is the way to go. But you know, when you're pinching pennies
Yeah.
and saving and it's actually a little different taste than Duke's. It's a little. I mean, I like it just as much as Duke's, and that's the
Yeah.
only other mayonnaise that I've ever said that about.
Hmm.
And I've tried, and there's another mayonnaise that's really good too that you can't get. It's called Newman's Own.
Mm-hmm.
I think is it Newman's Own?
I don't know.
No, no. It's Ken Steakhouse. Ken Steakhouse mayonnaise.
We
It's
should
really good too.
we should get Brenda Kelly a little jar for Christmas.
Yeah,
and
she'd give it
send
right
her.
back. Well, the good thing about that
She
is
hates mayonnaise.
the good thing about us giving Brenda Kelly a jar of Blue Plate mayonnaise is I'd have another jar because she'd probably give it to me.
She'll
probably throw it back
probably
at
throw
me.
it at you.
That's just the way that would go. But anyway, All right, let's get started with our Monday morning call-around report. 9:25, September the 25th. That ain't 9:25. I looked over. It's September the 25th, 8 minutes after 7 o'clock. It is 60 degrees outside under, I believe, clear skies. I forgot to look up.
I went out, had to run back out to my car and looked out over there. It's in the sky, and it is so beautiful.
Beautiful.
I break my neck every morning
Go
turning
check
my
out
head
the
to see that sky.
sunrise. And this is kind of a bittersweet, sad week for us here.
Yes, it is.
This will be Ruby Taylor's last week of broadcasting the morning report
It
from the
sure
SDO
will.
Fire District. Ruby has
Sweet
expressed
Ruby's
to us
hanging
that she
it
would,
up.
Yep, she'd like to retire
She
from
said
that.
she's done it so many years, and she's just tired.
Yep, I can understand
She's tired.
that. Ruby's been a
We love you, Ruby.
faithful part of our morning call-around report. But we do have someone coming in next Monday morning. We'll introduce you to that person next Monday morning. Going to fill in, try to step into the shoes of Ruby Taylor.
Yeah.
Ruby and Harry. Don't know if he'll be good.
Yeah.
He'll be good. He's going to talk with Ruby a little later on this week and get her blessing, I believe. So
That's
we'll
wonderful.
talk with
I'm glad to
Ruby.
hear that.
We'll talk with Ruby and all the rest of our reporters later on this morning. Right now, it's Chronicles of the Old West, Dakota Livesay.
In 1867, at the age of 20, Seth Bullock left Canada to come down to the Montana Territory and do some gold mining. 4 years later, he was elected to the territory's state senate. Next, Seth took a horseback ride around the Yellowstone area and sent back reports that helped influence it becoming our first national park. Then he became a county sheriff and proceeded to face down a lynch mob, as well as legally hang the first man in the Montana Territory. Deciding to move on to new territory, he went to Deadwood in 1876. With no law and no official process of selecting a sheriff, by popular demand, he became the town's first lawman. Also being a good businessman, he served as the president of a mining company and a bank. As a lawman, while trailing an outlaw named Crazy Steve, he ran into a posse led by a deputy U.S. Marshal from the Dakota Badlands who had just caught Crazy Steve. The U.S. Marshal and Seth became lifelong friends. Incidentally, the Marshal's name was Theodore Roosevelt. Although Seth became a captain in Roosevelt's Rough Riders, he was never sent to Spain. After Roosevelt became the president, he sent for Seth and told Seth that he was needed in Washington. Seth responded that there is just one job that would get me to live in this town, and you're filling it just fine. Seth settled for the job of a U.S. Marshal. Seth served with distinction until his death on September 23, 1919. Roosevelt had called Seth Bullock the ideal American, but he wanted only one word on his tombstone: pioneer. You've just heard another story from Old West Radio. I'm Dakota Livesay.
11 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Monday morning. Of course, over the weekend, had I believe, a attempted flee to elude, person wanted, and was able to be tracked down by Sergeant McComas, and Sheriff Ellenberg got involved in that, so that was a great job by the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. With us from the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department is Sergeant King with us this morning. I think that's right, or is it Lieutenant by now, or just still Sergeant?
Just Sergeant.
Okay.
We're just going to call him King.
King.
He's
That'll
king
work
of...
too.
He's with us from the
The King.
Rutherford County Sheriff's Department, going to give us that report this morning. Good morning, sir.
I'm doing good this morning. How about y'all?
Doing pretty good. What do you
Doing
have for
good.
us?
In the past 48 hours, the Sheriff's Department responded to 171 calls for service. There were 7 arrests processed in the jail, and the jail currently has 170 people incarcerated. On our incident reports, Shannon Skinner from Bridges Drive in Forest City reported a misdemeanor larceny, and a Rose Fish from Black Road in Ellenboro reported a financial transaction card fraud. That's all for the incident reports. On our arrest reports, Victoria Melton from East Main Street in Forest City was served with a warrant for felony larceny, received a $10,000 secured bond. Rebecca Ellenberg from Collette Street in Rutherford was charged with second-degree trespass. No bond listed on that one. Mickey Graham, listed as homeless out of Ellenboro, was arrested and charged with second-degree trespass, received a $100 secured bond. Tyler Brandel from Nevada Street in Spindale was arrested, charged with driving while license revoked, fictitious tag, and carrying a concealed weapon, received a $1,000 secured bond. Michael Martin from Pleasant Hill Loop Road in Rutherford was arrested and charged with assault on a female, resisting a public officer, and assault and battery, received a $20,000 secured bond. Justin Roper from Roper Loop Road in Rutherford was served with warrants for obtaining property by false pretense, uttering a forged instrument, and larceny of chosen action, received a $25,000 secured bond. Cody Smith from Winchester Drive in Ellenboro was arrested and charged with assault on a female, received a domestic violence hold. Evan Lynch from Silvers Lake Road in Rutherford was arrested, charged with assault by pointing a gun, received a written promise to appear in court. And a Lawrence Bradley from Byers Road in Forest City was served with a failure to appear and received a $500 secured bond. That's all we have for today.
Officer King or Sergeant King, we appreciate your report. Hope you have a great day. Most of all, be safe.
I appreciate it. Y'all have a good one.
Thanks.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Take care.
Sergeant King with that report from Rutherford County Sheriff's Department. We're going to check in with the 911 Communications Center after this.
It's a family tradition, caring for your family at a time of sorrow and need. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, owned and operated by the Crow family, has been a part of our community for over 65 years. They've been recognized for the highest level of professional service. Crow's pinpoints every service detail to ensure your family has the best service possible. Any questions, call the staff at Crow's 286-2304. They'll be happy to speak with you about pre-funeral needs as well. Crow's Mortuary and Cremation Services, 118 College Avenue, Rutherford, or visit them at www.crowmortuary.com.
15 minutes after 7 o'clock on this Monday morning, we're going to the 911 Communications Center. With us is Lindsay. Lindsay, good morning. How are you?
Good morning. Doing good.
What do you have on the report for us this morning?
In the past 48 hours, Rutherford County 911 Communications has processed 493 911 calls and administrative calls, which consisted of 67 EMS, 171 Sheriff's Office, 83 Forest City, 11 Lake Lure, 34 Rutherfordton, and 75 Spindale. Under fire calls, SDO had a motor vehicle accident and fire alarm. Ellenboro had a fire alarm and a structure fire. Forest City had a fire alarm ×2. Motor vehicle accident and structure fire. Assisting departments, Spindale, Bostic, and Sandy Mush. Sandy Mush had 2 motor vehicle accidents. Cliffside had an illegal burn. Chimney Rock had a landing zone set up. Assisting department was going to be Lake Lure Fire Department, and that is all.
Lindsay, thanks so much for the report and hope you have a good day.
Thank you, too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Lindsay with that report from the 911 Communications Center. Well, folks, that's 911 Communications Center report and the Rutherford County Sheriff's Department report brought to you by the fine folks over at Jay's Discount Grocery. Well, folks, NC Tractor and Farm Supply right out the road here on Railroad Avenue is the perfect time to get that tractor or mower you want at a low discount price with zero money down. It's the end of the year sale at NC Tractor and Farm Supply. Whatever size tractor or mower you need or want today is the time to stop by and see Phil Sheehan and all his professional team and get those end of the year savings. The last and only tractor you'll ever need is a Massey Ferguson. You can find them at NC Tractor and Farm Supply, 299 Railroad Avenue in Rutherford. Call them at 288-0395. This offer is good through Thursday, September the 30th. Go by and see Phil Sheehan and get you a tractor for your property or whatever you need. You could just drive it up down the driveway if you wanted to. It don't matter what you do with it as long as you get it.
You can drive it in a parade.
At NC Tractor and Farm Supply. Ruby Taylor with us from the SDO Fire District. Ruby, good morning.
Good morning.
And this is Ruby's last week broadcasting with us. Ruby, it's been great being here, but we'll talk with you more throughout the week. We do appreciate all the years you put in with us here. And we're going to miss you. We're going to miss you.
Yes, we are.
Well, it's time to butt out.
That's right. Ruby, what do you have for us today?
Well, the fire department had one call, and that was to a vehicle accident, and Mr. and Mrs. Jamie White has an anniversary today, and hope they have a nice day, and the signs are in their legs today and going feet tomorrow, and that's all I've got.
All right, Ruby, thanks so much. Have a good day.
You too.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Ruby Taylor with that report from the SDO Fire District.
Nobody gets a better deal than the customers at Sisk Family Ford. They have a proven record of the best deals. Sisk Family Ford, Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealer, has recently been recognized as the #1 Ford dealer in customer satisfaction in the Southeast. That speaks well of their commitment to serve their customers well. Rutherford County's only locally owned new car dealership. That's Sisk Family Ford, Oak Street, Forest City.
Going up to the good morning, Chris. Mr. Cruz.
Well, welcome back.
Appreciate it.
He's
You
tired
should
of.
be very relaxed and in a wonderful, soothing mood today.
Oh, yeah.
He comes back off of the water and he's working in Lake Lure and he's overlooking. the
Yeah.
water.
That's right.
Nothing's really changed except he's not on a big boat anymore.
I know. He's on a fire truck.
He's on a fire truck.
Yep.
Now,
In a little boat.
And a little boat.
now, just for the record, Chris, them fire trucks don't float too well. Okay.
No.
So did you have a good trip?
Had a great trip.
Well, good.
Got to relax some.
Did you have pretty
enjoying
weather?
stuff. Yeah, it was really good. Had a pop-up storm, but can't complain.
Oh, good.
No, that's awesome.
Not one bit.
They say cruises are very affordable.
Yeah.
Right
That's
around
what
or
I've
now
heard.
this time. I've been wanting to take one, but I'm broke.
Well, if they're very affordable, though, you'll be fine.
Well, they better be. I think
Yeah.
I've got $20 in my pocket. Maybe I can get a ride on one of them anyway.
There you go.
Oh, yeah.
Chris, what do you have for us this morning?
Well, it was not too bad of a week last week for the fire departments up here, but this weekend was pretty busy, especially yesterday. Lake Lure Chimney Rock set up a landing zone for helicopter, and yesterday we had to call Edmondsville Fire Department from Henderson County to come in and help and get the patient out of the top of the Falls Trail. So it was a pretty busy day yesterday.
Got hiking up through there and got injured and couldn't get back down. Is that what it was?
Yes, for the most part, it was easier to come out to the top because we could get a four-wheeler to them.
Oh, yeah.
my.
Yeah, that would be easier.
Yeah.
Well, it's good that you can always depend on stuff like that if you get out hiking by yourself. Or you should never hike by yourself.
You know something? Nobody would.
But
Y'all
you get
never.
caught.
Y'all never have to worry about coming and getting me if I'm hiking. Because if I'm hiking, it's not me. I'm not even a hiker. I guess I'm just too lazy to hike. I don't
Brother.
have that. I don't have that.
Brother,
hiking.
I'm gonna tell you now. If y'all get a call that Todd from WCAB's on one of them hiking trails, y'all better bring an investigative team because somebody's trying to kill me.
You'd be surprised.
They've done put me up there trying to get rid of me. Is what it is.
Oh my goodness.
Well, Chris, we appreciate your report. I hope you have a good day, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Y'all have a great day as well.
You
Thanks.
too.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Chris, with that report from the Lake Lure Fire District, he's back from a cruise, and I know he had a good time doing
yes, I'm
that.
sure he did. Him and his wife had they had a date week.
Well, that's right. I went out to eat with my wife Saturday morning. I guess that counts for something, don't it? Hey, at least I didn't take her and make her buy off the dollar menu at Hardee's. So
Yeah, there you
that's a
go.
good thing. Continue our call around report. We're going to check in with Steve over at Tryon Equestrian Center after this.
Your car's best friend can be RS Speedy Lube Service Center. That's because RS Speedy Lube Service Center and Car Wash can keep your car or truck running clean with a regular oil change. They check the fluids and vacuum out the car and have you on your way in no time. Go next door for a radiator or transmission flush. Brakes, exhaust, CV joints, and service for big trucks and campers also available. Pull next door to the RS Speedy Automatic Car Wash and make your car happy with a clean, all under and all over car wash. It's all at RS Service Center and Car Wash on Railroad Avenue in Rutherfordton.
Checking in with Steve Ernest over at the Tryon Equestrian Center, Polk County area this morning. Steve, good morning. How are you?
Good morning.
Good
Hope
morning.
everybody's doing well.
Doing
morning, Tracy.
good.
Awesome. Yeah, another Monday. I'm loving this fall weather we're having.
Me too.
I'm just I'm done with summer, and so is the calendar. So we can get past that now and enjoy some better weather, I hope.
That's right.
Yes.
As
Although
we,
we need some rain.
as we say around here, it's fall, y'all.
Yep, it's fall, y'all.
I'll take it and run with it. I do have a announcement on the oyster roast. I talked about that last week about giving you a wrong date. It's October 13th, Friday the 13th. So that's an easy date to remember for the oyster roast. So there you go. Jim used to give me dickens about not liking liver mush, and because you had some sponsors promoting liver mush, and but I always kind of resisted the thought of eating liver mush, and I'm the same way with oysters, so there'll be plenty of it.
Yeah, oysters.
Because I won't be eating any of it.
See,
They don't even sound good.
The thing about it is you've got to get the word liver out of your mind, and mush. I know it's like, oh, they're just taking liver and mushing it all together.
Yeah.
You got to get that out of your mind. You got to get that out of your mind.
Yeah. Yeah.
And then just try it.
Yeah.
There's some options out there. Of course, my wife does sneak stuff into my food sometimes that I say I'll never eat.
Steve, if you tried one little slice of liver mush, cooked the way it's supposed to be cooked, you would love it.
Let me tell you what. Here's how this will happen. You'll eat that piece of liver mush, and all of a sudden you'll develop an instant Southern accent. You'll fit.
That's right.
That's very tempting, but I'll let somebody else.
And I don't know who in the world. I don't know who in the world broke open an oyster and said, "Boy, that big glob of snot looks appetizing."
I wonder if I have to cook it.
Ooh, oysters, just the thought of them. Ugh.
I don't know who in the world thought that was a good idea. Boy, that looks appetizing.
Probably some seaman that ran out of wasn't fishing. The fish wasn't biting that day.
He was hungry that day.
Probably. Good Lord. Sly checking in with us this morning. Good morning, Sly. How you doing? Good to see you too, buddy. Love you as well. Hope you have a wonderful day. So, I don't know where. And I've seen people eat like I had a friend of mine who would Lips Mosley.
Mm-hmm.
We were catching alligator snapping turtles out of a pond.
Right.
Well, he wanted me to bring them to him because his cousin was eating them things.
Ooh.
I brought them to him. Here you go. You can have them.
A snapping turtle.
They call them a cooter. Cooter stew.
Cooter
Oh,
stew.
I don't know where that name ever come from, but they nasty. I know them jokers are mean, boy.
Oh my goodness.
I hear they like fingers too. The snapping turtles.
Sure.
They like the end of a fishing rod. I tell you that.
Ooh, yeah, they're hard to get off the hook too.
I had one snap one off one time.
Steve, do you eat kraut? Kraut.
Yeah,
Do you? I can't bring myself to eat kraut.
Yeah. Okay. So well.
I don't know.
I guess we all have the those thoughts of things we can't eat based on our experiences or whatever. Some of my experience is not just the smell; it's the texture.
Yeah, mine too.
So.
Oh, my wife would cook it.
Kraut.
Boy, yeah, my wife would cook it, and you'd eat it right up. And wouldn't even think nothing about it.
I see, and there's something else too that people eat with. Something that people eat with pintos.
Something.
Pickled beets.
No, I love pickled beets. That's good.
Oh my goodness. Yeah. So I guess we all have our interesting food choices, but I'll stay with cat and maybe some safer stuff, maybe some hot dogs. If you ever see those made, that you probably won't eat those.
That's right. You think liver mush is bad, and you're eating hot dogs. Come on, dude.
I know, right?
Come on,
man.
That's
right. I guess that's what you grew up with. Right?
That's right.
Yeah. So yeah, but we're gonna have our standard. And we're looking forward to it.
All right, Steve.
I love it.
Anything else, Steve?
We're running. We're good.
All right, man. Appreciate your report. Hope you have a good day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Good to talk to you.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Steve Ernest with that report from the Tryon Equestrian Center up there. Let us know what's happening over the Polk County
Okay,
area.
one of our callers
We're
just called in and wanted to know we should try fried chicken lips.
No, that's a lie. Probably Alan Tony calling you again.
No, I don't think it was Alan.
The chickens have beaks. They don't have lips. Tracy, you eat that up.
Fried chicken lips.
You eat that up.
Well, I'm just relaying the
Sink,
message.
line, and hooker.
Don't
is
kill
what
the
she
messenger.
said. Sink,
Sink, line, and hooker.
Hook, line, and sinker. That's how you eat that. Deep fried chicken lips. Anyway.
Fried chicken lips.
I tell you what, bring us some, and we'll try them.
Okay.
How's that? We're continuing our call-around report this morning. Let's check in with Farmers Feed, Seed, and Supply right across the road here, George and all the staff over there. See what they got going on.
It's the store folks in Western North Carolina depend on. Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply. It's like a superstore. Deer corn, $11.05 for 50 pounds. Cob corn, $10. They have plenty of deer plant supplies. Check on the lower prices on propane, $12.99 for a 20-pound tank. Mulch, gravel, rocks, and supplies for beautiful landscaping. That's available at Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply at lower prices. Open Monday through Saturday. If you want a feed and seed store that carries so much more, including new and used farm equipment, then come on over to Farmer's Friend Feed, Seed, and Supply, 188 Whiteside Road, Rutherfordton.
Really?
You left me speechless right there.
I ain't come down here, have I?
DeVerne said that possum was good. I don't think I've ever eaten any.
Are you for real or are you just kidding?
No, I've never ate no possum.
Oh.
I don't think it'd be too good.
I don't believe it would be either.
Oh, I know.
It'd be awful flat.
Sure.
It'd be greasy.
Get it?
Yeah, that's what I've heard too. They're greasy.
Possums are always run over flat.
That's right. They're always flat.
DeVerne, what you got for us this morning?
Well, this morning over here we got a temperature of 63 degrees. Fire department had one medical call. Don't forget to go by Washburn store and check all their items out and get you some of that good ice cream. Get them to make you a tomato sandwich. And then go down to Bostic Florist and check their fall arrangements out, and she'll fix you up anything you need. And don't forget October the 14th is Bostic Fall Blast from 10 to 2 at the park. Vendors, music, and food. And hope everyone has a wonderful day.
Hey,
DeVerne,
I've got a little joke for you. Why did the chicken cross the road?
To get on the other side?
No, to prove to the possum that it could be done.
That's a good one.
DeVerne, appreciate you. Have a good day, and we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Okay. All right. Y'all too.
DeVerne Upton from the Bostic Fire District over that way, letting us know what's happening over in the Bostic Fire District. We're going to head straight over to Robbie Samuel after I tell you about Scrappy's Food and Fuel. I want you to go down by Scrappy's Food and Fuel convenience store and check them out. It's located on U.S. Highway 221 South in Forest City. They've got some of the best food around anywhere. From breakfast biscuits all the way up to lunch, you can get an all-beef hot dog basket. Get those hand-breaded chicken tenders. Get a healthy salad. You won't be disappointed. They've got a clean, spacious store with friendly staff. Stop in and meet Scott and Colleen. Cafe is open Monday through Friday, 6 a.m. until 2. And the store opens Monday through Friday, 7 until 9. And Sunday, 8 until 8. They've got those U-Haul rentals available. Call-ins are always welcome at 828-229-3313. Scrappy's Food and Fuel, everything you need in one place. Robbie Samuel, see, Robbie, a lot of people don't know, Robbie was actually born in New Jersey.
Uh-huh.
And he lived there for 8 years.
Really?
So he developed a Jersey accent. When he came down here, ate liver mush that first time he came down here, been a Southerner ever since. Just listen at him. Robbie Samuel, good morning. Listen.
Good morning. How are y'all this morning?
That's not a Jersey accent. That's straight up South. That's North Carolina right there.
Oh,
all because of liver mush.
It's kind of like riding a bicycle. You get your first or second taste of liver mush, you just remember all kinds of stuff.
That's it.
That's right. You just your mind you'll be Southern. That's just the way it'll be.
Right. It's some good liver mush.
And just for all y'all Samuel family members, I was just kidding about Robbie being born in Jersey. It was just a little attempt at humor. Don't get mad. He was born out here in Rutherford County. What you talking about?
They've been blowing my phone up after a while. I didn't realize you'd been going to New Jersey.
I didn't realize you was born in New Jersey. Boy, we could have kept that going for years.
Exactly right. Could have. I'd have went along with it. I wouldn't have never told nobody no different.
we had a. Well, never mind. I was going to tell you about a friend of mine, but yeah, it was.
You
funny.
have a friend?
Yeah, we told somebody he was of a different descent than he really was, and he went along with it. Oh yeah, I mean for years.
Huh.
For years and years and years, he went right along with it. It was funny.
That's just like people, older siblings, when they tell their younger siblings that they're adopted, and they believe it when they're little.
Sometimes it feels like, I don't think you're really my brother. You had to be adopted.
Well, I'm going to tell you what, you can look at my daddy and look at me, and you know good and well I wasn't adopted. My gosh, me and my daddy look a lot alike. And me and my sister look like my daddy, and my brother looks like my mama.
I can't remember who I know. Like somebody I knew a long time ago that was telling me that they did this to their little brother or sister. I think it was a little brother. And they would just cry when they would tell them, the little kid would just cry when the older sibling would tell them that they were adopted. They would cry. I think they told that for a long time. They finally went to their mom and said, "Mom, am I adopted?" No, you're not adopted. Brothers and sisters are mean to each other.
Oh, Lord, yeah.
That's true, but you better not mess with one or the other, because they're coming after you if you do.
That is so true, ain't it? That is right.
Yeah. Kind of funny that way, though, but that's just the way it is.
How many brothers and sisters have you got, Robbie?
I got 2 brothers and a sister.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and I'm the youngest, and that's
Oh.
none of them either. They'll tell you they are, but I'm the youngest.
You're the spoiled one.
That's right.
You're the baby.
That's right.
I think Todd's the baby, too.
Well,
Look at these
you know how that
babies here.
happens. My sister was born first.
Mhm.
She was the one that she caught all the flack, and they'd kind of eased off when my brother come along.
Yeah.
Well, by the time they got to me, they're so tired they didn't care. It was like, whatever.
Oh, all these little babies of the family get petted.
Yep.
Yep.
But the good thing is about being the baby, though, you learn your lesson watching your other brothers and sisters get their hind ends whooped.
That's right.
You know not to do that if they did it.
And they're always older, so you're like, boy, when I get to that age, I'm sure not going to do that. Look what Daddy done flew off on him. Robbie, anything going on up that way this morning?
No, not a whole lot. Through the weekend, the fire department just had various calls. It wasn't nothing major, just a few, of course, medical calls and public assist calls. But other than that, that was a good weekend for everybody on this end of the world. And don't got nothing on the community calendar yet, but hopefully I'll have something this week. I'm assuming, and I hadn't really got to talk to Miss Walker, Miss Emma, if when the ham suppers are going to kind of start back up for Mount Vernon, but as soon as I do, I'll let everybody know. It ought to be about that time. October's next week, so I figure we'll have something going on. And with the town of Rutherford, right now, I don't have anything on the calendar, but I'll see if there's anything going on, and I'll talk about it in the morning.
Sounds good, Robbie. We'll see you then.
All right. Y'all have a good rest of your
You
day.
take care.
Thanks. Bye-bye. Robbie Samuel with that report from the Mount Vernon Fire District. We're going to move over to Surprise, Sunshine Cherry Mountain after this.
Farm Bureau Insurance doesn't hire celebrities to push auto coverage. We think people might like to make decisions based on service and savings, not just because that guy from that show says it's a good idea. Instead of faces you know from your TV, we offer faces you know from your neighborhood, because we're headquartered in North Carolina with local agents right in your town. That's really the only thing we want to be famous for. North Carolina Farm Bureau Insurance. Helping you is what we do best.
In Rutherford County, please call 287-2428.
North Carolina Farm Bureau Mutual Insurance Company, Farm Bureau Insurance of North Carolina, Inc., Southern Farm Bureau Life Insurance Company, Jackson, Mississippi, an independent licensee of the Blue Cross and Blue Shield
Sue
Association.
Price with us from the Sunshine Cherry Mountain Fire District. Sue, good morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Did you have a good weekend?
Yeah, we had a good weekend.
Well, Sue, are you the baby of your family?
I'm the only child.
Oh, are you? Oh,
So,
okay.
yeah.
So,
I
yeah,
don't
you
have any
are.
brothers or sisters. So I'm the baby.
Yeah, yes, you are.
But
And you had what, 3 kids? Is that right?
do what?
You had 3 kids? Is that right?
She's got 2 girls.
2 girls. Okay.
2 girls, yeah.
Yeah, Sherry and
No.
No.
no, not
Sherry's
Sherry.
not mine.
Not Sherry.
Everybody thinks that.
Not
I
Sherry.
know.
Eva
Everybody,
and
we never did try to correct anybody
Ann.
when they came in the shop. Just let them think what they want to do.
Oh,
She's
Eva and Ann.
Eva and Ann. That's
Yeah,
right.
Eva and Ann.
Yeah.
I love
Ann
those
and-
girls.
I don't know why. I knew Sherry wasn't. I knew Sherry wasn't your
But
child.
everybody
For some reason,
thinks
everybody
that.
thinks that.
Yeah.
You
she's a
claim her,
good one,
don't you?
though. We're proud of Sherry and Eva and the job they do there at the florist.
That's right.
Oh, they do a beautiful job over there. That place looks. I love the way when you first walk in, it's so pretty. The way all the things that they have it fixed. It's so pretty in there. They do a good job over there.
They sure do. And we're proud of both our kids. Ann and her husband's living with us now and helping us out. So we appreciate them too. I don't know what we'd do without them.
Yeah, that means a lot.
Well, I have absolutely nothing to report this morning. I don't have any birthdays or anniversaries. I hope anybody that's having a birthday or anniversary will have a real good day, though, on their special day and enjoy it. I don't know if we're going to get rain today or not. The fair kind of lucked up this week, last week, didn't they?
Yeah, it did. It normally rains.
I believe that's the first week I remember in a long time that they didn't have a rain today.
I know, me too. That's what I was
cool
thinking.
is I was sitting on the porch yesterday, and the rides were passing by. Periods, they were all going by my
really?
house. I could tell they were leaving the Ellenborough Fair, coming, had them all packed up, and they were pulling them going somewhere else.
Oh.
Thought that was pretty neat.
Now Shelby Fair's coming up next.
Yeah.
That's right.
I miss getting to go to the fair. That was always a lot of fun. When we was in school at Ellenborough, it was always exciting when they were putting up the rides and everything.
Oh.
It's
You went to Ellenborough School?
I did.
I didn't know that.
I graduated from Ellenborough.
Well, I thought you was just
they
always a
closed our-
sunshine girl.
They closed our high school at Hollis, and we could go Sunshine or Ellenborough. And I went to 1 year at Sunshine. Well, my cousin and I went when we was in the 8th grade because we wanted to go and get used to it before going into high school. But we decided we'd go back to Ellenborough, so we did.
You had to go home, didn't you?
Graduated in 56.
Wow.
No, a lot of our classmates are gone already.
And you know, they're going to have the 60th all-class reunion coming up in, I'm not sure the date, October, I have to look that up. It's coming up soon for all of East High School.
Yeah.
I think you going, Todd? It's going to be at Pops.
Yeah, sure.
It's a big
They're expecting a really big crowd, too.
I think so. I just wonder how they're going to have that set up because that's a lot of people.
I think they're going to have the different
the years
set up,
sectioned off, I would think.
That'd be something to see, wouldn't it?
Yeah, it really would.
Well, I don't have any announcements, so I guess just let you go and enjoy the day, and hope you have a good one.
All right, Sue, thanks so much. Have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Thank you, Sue.
Bye-bye.
Thanks. Bye-bye.
Cheryl, have you been to Design Center inside Henson Building Materials in Forest City?
Oh, yes. Shana, David, and William are incredible at designing kitchen and bath cabinetry for my new she shed.
Your what?
And they have a full line of windows and doors on display in their 5,000 square foot showroom. And they'll install any ones you pick out for me.
Oh, you're too good to me.
I know. With selling and installing, it's basically one-stop shopping.
Henson Building Materials, 177 Duke Street, Forest City.
Building starts here.
Good morning. Tina White from the Shingle Holler Fire District up that way. Good morning.
Do you ever get up on your... Monday. Do you ever just stand up on your shingles and holler?
With shingles?
I don't, and I hope I never have that excruciating pain of shingles and have to holler.
Oh, I know.
I was wondering if Alan Toney and Todd Kaiser are related.
That sounds so much... That is so true, girl. I think you might have something there.
They got that personality about them, don't they?
I think we need to look into that.
And Tracy, I'm also wondering, did you tell Clint he was adopted?
Probably.
Oh,
I guarantee you she did.
if it wouldn't have been me, that would have sounded like something my brother Scott would have done. Yeah.
No. Let me explain this to you. The only reason Tracy can speak of what happened to younger siblings is because she did it. She just will not admit guilt. See?
Oh, no, Clint. Let me tell you about Clint. Clint was a spoiled little. I had him rotten. I was 10 years old. I'm 10 years older than Clint, and I took care of him like a little mama. So that would have been Scott Hauser that did that.
You know what is interesting is same kind of scenario with me and my sister. And I didn't realize it until me and my sister had a good conversation. Got something stuck in my neck coming out. But anyway, we had a good conversation, and I never knew that side of my sister like you were talking about. That here was my sister having to take care of a kid.
Yeah.
Which was bad. I was more or less my first sister's child care.
What was your age difference?
My sister is probably, my brother's 9 years older than me.
Oh.
So she would be at least 11 or 12 years older than me.
Yep.
So.
Oh, you were her baby,
Yeah.
Todd.
So here, and I never knew that she felt that way about me because she was always mean as a snake to me, I thought. But I mean, actually, when I look back at it, she took care of me a lot when Mom and Dad wasn't around. So I was actually, I was practiced for her real kids.
That's right.
And they turned out okay, so I think I did too.
I have two younger brothers, and boy, like you said earlier, I'd mess with them, love them to death. They were my babies first, I think. I was their little mama, but now anybody else mess with them?
Yeah, that's a whole different story.
Well, dadgummit, Kevin Pleasant just told me he was going to give up on his acting career in Hollywood. They said he had a face for radio and he'd be back next week.
Oh.
Doggone it.
Well.
Rubbing elbows.
Well, we like him in radio.
Yeah, welcome
That's
back.
Right. That's right. Yep, Kevin Pleasant will be back next Monday afternoon from 3 to 6 with the All Request Show with Kevin Pleasant.
Sure will.
He'll be doing the afternoon call-around report as well, so there you go.
Oh, so we're bringing the afternoon call-around back?
That's what I understand.
Okay.
That's what I
Afternoon
understand.
call-around's coming back. Yippee.
That's what I was told.
We got to
Now,
get
we're also talking about
Go ahead.
strange foods this morning.
Yes.
So, you know, making your own liver mush, families used to, and I'm sure there's still people out there that make their own liver mush. I can remember when I was with child, Jeremiah was in my tummy, and the family had killed a hog and was making liver mush. And we took saltine crackers and dipped down in the cauldron, that's what I called it, and ate that fresh, hot liver mush. Oh, my goodness, it was so delicious. And unlike y'all, oysters are good. You just don't look at them. They taste so good. But have you ate pig's feet?
No.
Nope.
Probably never will.
No, I don't think I could make myself eat pig's feet. I'd have to be really, really, really hungry.
No,
But I do like to eat.
I would pass on that as well. No, I'd just starve.
Yeah.
I'd go eat some tree bark or something. I believe it'd be better.
Yeah.
Get a bellyache.
I mean, there are some parts of the pig that just need to stay, off the table. I mean, that's my opinion.
And boy, people nowadays, everything from the rooter to the tooter. That's what they fixing on a pig. I tell you.
I mean, there's no telling what they put, like in vine weenies and potted meat, stuff like that. But you have to remember there was a time that America was hungry, in the 30s, and you didn't want to waste any part of anything. And that's probably where they came into eating the cooter and the coon and the possum and
That's
the pig.
right.
I hope we never... we don't have to experience that, our children, grandchildren, anybody. I hope America never gets like that again.
Eat what they could.
I can't even eat chicken, and, when you bite into those little veins and things or whatever, Lord have mercy,
Yeah.
I can't do it.
I have seen being in nursing, and nutrition is one part of assessing a patient what they eat. And elderly, like if you had fried chicken, if they had chicken, they ate everything. All that was left was that bone and maybe the gristle. They just, I can't do it either, Tracy, but people have and do.
Yeah.
Well, let's talk a little bit about Shingle Hollow this morning. It is 60 degrees, and we have a birthday for Tim Ford and Paula McSwain. The fire department had one medical call over the weekend, and other than that, had a great weekend. Up at White House Community Center on October 6th at 7 p.m., there's going to be a country music band, the LL Troubadours. And the doors will open at 6, and they're going to be serving barbecue, but the band starts at 7 and costs us $10 to get in. Not sure how much the barbecue costs. I'll have to check on that. And then on the following day, on Saturday, October 7th, from 4 to 6:30, they're having a poor man's supper. It's $8, and they have pintos and cabbage and cornbread and slaw and desserts, and to-go plates will be available. So just plan on visiting the White House Community Center, October 6th and 7th. And I think right now that's all we have on our community calendar. And I'm going to stay off the roofs, and I'm hoping I never get shingles, and I can't promise I won't do some hollering.
All right, sounds good. Tina, we'll talk to you again tomorrow.
Y'all have a wonderful day. Stay safe, and God bless you.
Thanks.
You too, Tina. Bye-bye.
Tina White with that report from the Shingle Hollow Fire District, letting us know what's happening up around that area of the world and Shingle Hollow. We'll continue our call-around report after you hear this.
Life insurance is one of those things that just about everybody needs, but few people actually have. Hey, if you die unexpectedly without life insurance, guess what? You'll leave your family with even a bigger mess. Life insurance will help replace your family's income. It'll help cover burial expenses. Life insurance can even help pay off debt like credit cards and medical bills. Life insurance can even pay for college. And if you own a business and you die, life insurance can help your business from collapsing. It can even help cover estate taxes. Life insurance has never been more affordable and needed. Plus, you can always shop around even if you have a plan and save some money. So call the Life Insurance Quote Line right now for free pricing information.
800-894-1244. 800-894-1244. 800-894-1244. That's 800-894-1244.
9 minutes before the hour of 8 o'clock on this Monday, September the 25th. Brenda Kelly with us from the Union Mills Fire District. Good morning, Brenda.
Good morning. How are you on this marvelous Monday morning?
Doing pretty good.
Well, I'm glad to hear it. You're talking about eating. I went to a bridal shower, household shower, or whatever, Saturday down at Gastonia, and my nephew's getting married, and so my sister put on this thing for him and his wife-to-be, and she said, y'all can go ahead and eat. And I was standing down at the end of the table. I said, does it matter who goes first? Because I figured the bride and groom would go first. She said no, so I got me a plate, and I thought, oh, boy. Well, there was a bowl of potato chips, so I got me some potato chips. And there was a thing of ranch dressing, which I don't eat. Then there was pimento cheese sandwiches, which I don't eat, has mayonnaise in it. Then there was chicken salad sandwiches on croissant rolls, which I don't eat, had mayonnaise in it. And then there was deviled egg sandwiches, which I don't eat,
because they had mayonnaise in it. They just wasn't nothing there fit to eat, was it?
Girl?
No, and so I went on, got on down to the other end. There was another bowl of potato chips, and I thought, well, and there was some little round crackers like I don't know what kind, they sesame seed crackers or something like that. And I thought, well, I'll get a couple of them. So I got a couple of them, and my nephew was standing there, and he said, do you eat sour cream? I said, yeah, I love sour cream. He said, well, that dip right there I made's made out of sour cream. Ain't no mayonnaise about it. So I had crackers, potato chips, and sour cream.
Well, at least you ate something, right?
But I just can't stomach mayonnaise. It's just, no. But
But we hope everybody's having a good morning today. I've got 56 degrees on the front porch. I don't have any birthdays, any anniversaries, but in ways of announcements, Union Mills Clubhouse, Tuesday the 26th, 12 noon, going to have a covered dish meal. Everyone's welcome. Come and bring a covered dish and enjoy the fellowship. And so far, that's all I know of going on. So
All right.
I guess you better get to Ellenburg and check on Luther.
We'll do it, Brenda. Thanks so much.
Catch you later.
Bye-bye. Brenda Kelly with that report from Union Mills Fire District. Had a caller saying they use everything in the pig except the squeal. I believe them.
That is a good one.
Thank you for calling. Tell us that. We appreciate it. Everything but the squeal. You think that's funny.
Yeah,
but
that's true.
If they could figure out a way to do that, they'd use that too, by golly. We're going to move over to Luther Gillikin down in Ellenboro, find out what's happening down that way. Ellenboro Fair officially over, moving on. And Luther's going to be, he's probably recovering from a sugar rush.
Yeah, I guarantee he is.
He had a 4-day sugar rush, and he probably had to rest all day yesterday just to recover from that. So he'll be good to go this morning.
Good morning.
Good morning, Luther Gillikin. Had a 4-day sugar coma. Took all day to recover yesterday. Back in rare form this morning. Luther, good morning.
Good morning, Luther.
Good morning, you. The fair is over.
Yes, it is.
I get no more funnel cakes, no more corn on the cob, no more than anything.
Oh, you bought them out this week, didn't you?
It's going to be rough.
He tried his best to eat them out down there, but he didn't quite get it.
Yeah, I had a good time though. But it's quiet this morning. Nothing going on. Had a quiet weekend. Fire department had 4 medical calls. Then they quieted, sitting around this morning drinking coffee. Nothing else going on down here. You two have a great day up there. We'll talk to you tomorrow.
You too, Luther.
See
Have
you,
a good
Luther.
one.
Have a good one. Bye-bye. Luther Gillikin with that report from the Ellenboro Fire District. Let us know what's happening down around that area of the county. Folks, if you're celebrating a birthday or anniversary, you can give me a call at 287-3356. We'll have a party and give away some pedophores in your honor. Granny Beans is a sponsor for the morning birthday and the birthday winner. Enjoy a fresh, delicious orange twist, Long John, cream-filled donut, original glazed donuts, or for lunch, stop in and order a fresh salad or delicious Granny Bee sub sandwich. Granny Bees does beautiful cakes for showers, weddings, birthdays, or any occasion you need a cake, or if you'd rather have those delicious pedophores, you can get those instead. Granny Bees hours are Tuesday through Friday, 9 until 7, Saturday, 9 until 6. Call them at 286-9012, located at 322 West Main Street in Spindale. Granny Bees.
It can be a tough call when it comes time to provide a daycare service for an aging parent or a loved one. You can always depend on Rutherford Life Services for a safe facility that offers medical monitoring, nutritional meals, fun activities, and is a loving environment. Rutherford Life is licensed by the State of North Carolina Division of Aging. They will be glad to answer any questions you may have. Call them at 288-1697. Rutherford Life Services offers a trained staff of professionals who you can entrust your loved one to. Rutherford Life Services is located at 230 Fairground Road in Spindale.
Birthday. No birthdays called in as of yet. I believe Tracy's out there on the phone with a birthday winner or a birthday call-in, so we'll see what Tracy's got for us just a few moments. As soon as she comes back here. Well, anyway, birthdays and events throughout history. On this day in 1929, Barbara Walters was born, a news journalist. She passed away in 2022. On this day in 1944, Michael Douglas was born, actor. 1947, Cheryl Tiegs was born. 1951, Mark Hamill of the Star Wars franchise played Luke Skywalker, one of my favorite characters. 1952, Christopher Reeve, Superman himself, was born. He died in 2004. 1968, Will Smith was born. And in 1969, Catherine Zeta-Jones was born. Any birthdays?
Kendra McIntosh.
Kendra McIntosh was born on this day. Happy birthday, Kendra. By default, she is the winner of our Granny Bees Pedophores this morning, so congratulations to her. Stop by Granny's tomorrow and pick those up anytime after tomorrow. In 1639, the first printing press is set up in America. Been that long. That's a long time ago. In 1789, the United States Congress proposes the Bill of Rights. In 1882, the first baseball doubleheader was born.
Really?
Or was held. Was born. First baseball
He was born with a double head.
doubleheader was held, I should say. In 1890, the Sequoia National Park was established. And in 1904, Charles Follis becomes the first black American to play professional football. So there you go. In 1926, here's the man we can blame. Henry Ford announces an 8-hour, 5-day-a-week work week for workers at Ford.
Well, gee, thanks,
So that's
Mr.
where
Ford.
that came from. Today is National Quesadilla Day, National Tune-Up Day, National One-Hit Wonder Day, and National Family Day. So you are up to date on this date in history. Hope you have a great Monday. It's been great being here with you on this Monday. Don't forget, next week, new owners take over. We'll be still going to be the classic oldies for right now. We're going to switch over to country later on. And we will, we're going to do that. So, what else we got this morning? Let's talk
Wayne.
Let's talk with Wayne. Wayne Rollins. I was forgetting Wayne. I'm glad I didn't sign off and just.
It is Monday.
See what Wayne's got for us. Well, this morning, they may have a long, busy weekend.
No.
Wayne Rollins with us this morning. Wayne's Lunchbox. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. My man throwing around hamburger meat and pots and pans. It's a Monday, that's for sure.
Cooking and slinging, right?
That's exactly right. You know, it's just, you come in, the truck's here, the bread man's here, I'm here. Too many butts in this one butt kitchen.
That's right. Wayne, tell us about what's going on down there.
Man, we're getting in here this morning. It's a beautiful day there. Lord, I love the weather. I can only hope that in the near future we can see some naked trees, because I'm loving this cooler weather when you wake up and you don't walk outside into a humidifier. I mean, it's just so humid, but now it's nice and cool this morning, and it's just great for a big, heavy cook like myself. So, but Monday, we're in here already making meatloaf for tonight. I know that everybody likes the meatloaf. We run salmon patties last week, so we'll be running meatloaf today. Getting everything, just making chicken salad, making pimento cheese, making potato salad, slaw. Just got about every pot I got's dirty this morning. So getting everything started today. Might even have some macaroni salad later on today if I can get a clean pot to cook some noodles off in. Monday's always the grilled chicken Philly. You just can't go wrong with that sandwich. I know it seems like we just talked about this. Well, we did last Monday, but it's just a good sandwich. I mean, we take our grilled chicken tenders, and you know, our chicken tenders don't come in cooked. They don't come in breaded for our calabash chicken. We go through a lot of chicken tenders, and we bring them in, put them on the grill, put some seasoning on them, chop them things up with some peppers and onions, put some provolone cheese on it, throw it right in that grilled hoagie bun, and you just got a sandwich. And, you know, I say add some bacon, add some mushrooms, make it your own, put some ranch dressing on it, put some Russian sauce on it. I tell that to everybody that comes in here. On Tuesdays, we do the Reuben, and we don't just put Thousand Island on it like some do. We make our own Russian dressing, but that Russian dressing is just good on anything. I encourage anybody to dip their tenders in it, their onion rings, tater tots. Put it on your hamburger, cheeseburger, anything like that. Just good sauce to have. But getting back to the grilled chicken Philly, take that thing and put it on top of a salad, and then you really got something. So just a lot of things going on over here. Still doing a lot of catering, and I can't emphasize that just truly blessed to have as much catering as we've been doing here recently. Just got something going on every weekend, and that's not my intention, but obviously it's everybody else's attention to have me working on the weekend. So I'll oblige to that and cook for you guys as long as you want me to. So we got a lot of catering coming up, a lot of weddings coming up that I really appreciate everyone letting me be a part of, and just a lot of things going on. Believe it or not, I was looking on my calendar yesterday looking at different things. We are 3 weeks away from taking Thanksgiving orders. Just hard to believe that everything's gone by as fast as it has. But yeah, we're literally like 3 weeks away from starting to take Thanksgiving orders. Of course, for some of you out there that's never heard of that, we do Thanksgiving orders every year and give it out the day before Thanksgiving. Turkey, ham, all the vegetables that you can think of, cranberry salad, anything you need to keep mom or grandma or dad, whoever does the cooking, make sure you check us out on that and give us a call, because we'll have some sheets up front you can stop by and pick up. And just it's hard to believe that we're already that time of year, but it's not long, and then we'll start taking those orders. So, and you know what happens right after that, and then you got Christmas. So it's coming to a halt. This year is, we're a week away from being in the last quarter, and that's just, it's hard to believe, but it's coming fast. So, and if you do have a Christmas party coming up and you want some food, by all means, give me a call. If I can help you out, we're booked up pretty good, but we might can squeeze a few more in there for lunch or supper one day. So give me a call if we can help you out with that.
All right, Wayne, we'll tell them where to come see you at. I hope you have a wonderful day. We'll talk to you again on Wednesday.
Sounds good, Todd. Y'all have a good day, too.
You
Thanks,
too.
bye-bye.
Take care.
Go see Wayne downtown Spindale, right across, right near down from the church there. I can't think of the area there, right beside where the Asian Walk used to be there.
Yes.
You'll find Wayne's Lunchbox right on Spindale, right down the road there out of Main Street, Spindale. Go see him, and I'm sure you will love the food you have at Wayne's Lunchbox. Folks, been great being here with you on this Monday morning. Hope you have a wonderful Monday. And me and Tracy will catch you again tomorrow. As we say around here, be good. Be good to each other. It'll all come back around to you. We promise.